welcome Danny DeVito. Writer at TV Guide magazine, who was born and raised in the Philly suburbs, where the coolest kids had things like rum ham, kitten mittens, milk steak, and finest jelly beans. He was also one of the first people to recognize the greatness of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Please welcome Damian Holbrook.
Right into the questions, because after watching this episode, I just need to ask, who do we have to do something to get Caitlin Olsen an Emmy nomination? Really?
It's fine, thank you.
Alright, so you guys are back for your 9th season, and you used to launch FXX. How does it feel to be part of a show that's actually responsible enough to be doing this stuff?
Wow. Refers to as responsible. What way are we responsible? Culpable?
To blame?
Blame?
Well, you guys are being used to launch a new network. Did you ever think that you would get to a point when you were making the pilot that...
Wait, we didn't launch FX? I think we did. Yeah. You guys were they doing stuff before?
We'll take full responsibility for everything.
Everything. No, it's a huge. I mean, it's a huge honor. It's a huge undertaking for them, and they know how important it is to be starting an entirely new network. So for us to be the cornerstone, I guess, of that network is a huge honor.
And what can you tell us about the new season beyond what we just saw?
Well, if you like that, there'll be a bunch more like it, and we'll keep trying to surprise the audience, and hopefully you guys didn't see that ending coming, and, stuff like that.
Definitely ending coming?
Of that episode you just saw.
We are going to be doing
that episode. That was really cruel.
What are you talking about, man?
That was so cool.
We built her up. What are you talking about?
We just put her back where she belongs.
Put her back where she belongs.
People need better off there.
People need to be put in their place.
Ultimately, she probably appreciates it.
Yeah, she got to pretend she was some
Girls do.
She got to say vagina so many times.
I would consider The Gang Gets Analyzed from that season one of your masterpieces.
Thank you.
Totally out of the box episode. Are we going to see anything like that this year?
Well, that was one of our more contained episodes. I mean, I guess in some ways it's a higher concept episode because of its format, but we're going to be doing some more of the... it's a good mix of high concept and then smaller, more contained episodes. We're going to be doing Lethal Weapon 6 this year, spending even more time on the actual film, if you could call it a film. And I'm excited about that. Yeah, and then we have a more contained episode like the Analyzed episode where there's a big flu epidemic happening in Philadelphia and we quarantine ourselves in the bar.
And you guys have an episode written by the Game of Thrones people.
Yes.
Yeah. How did this happen?
Caitlin and I became friends with Benioff and Weiss just through other mutual friends, and we would go out to dinner with their respective wives. And one night David and Dan said, hey, we have an idea for an episode, and they pitched it to me at dinner, and I thought it was really funny. I came back in the next day and told Glenn and Charlie about it, and asked them if they would be willing to have those guys come in and write an episode. And I think you guys were willing to do anything to not have to write.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
great.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they told us this weekend that it could not be further from Game of Thrones. Can you give us an idea of what they've written?
Yes, it's called Flowers for Charlie.
It's kind of like Limitless, where I'm taking a pill to be more smarter.
And now, being here at Comic-Con again, has this inspired any story ideas for the show going forward?
Ooh. Good
San
question.
Diego and Philly are pretty far apart, but yeah, we gotta, I don't know, we'll marry the concepts at some point. Or we won't. Back off, man.
I'm working right now.
Season 9. We're not ready to start talking about the next season.
Right. So, Charlie,
Yes, sir.
with Pacific Rim under your belt now, does that give you any more action hero cred when the gang does go to Lethal Weapon 6?
No, I get to play a wonderful villain in a blonde hair wig. Wild card, right there. That's all we really need to do is, I think, scream wild card and get mittens and, sing the amen, that kind of stuff. But, no more cred.
I feel like the episodes don't even need to make sense anymore. As long as we sing a song.
Come up with a dumb insult, stupid phrase.
And you guys are all pretty fearless on camera, but I would say that Danny is probably the one who has been willing to do the most disgusting stuff. Is this something that you guys put on him, or is he asking?
I bear it all.
There's more naked Danny.
Naked Danny this year?
I don't know, it's
Give
we're
people what they
inspired.
want.
He's a disgusting man, and we're inspired by that. No, he's not a disgusting man. I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't, I didn't take my clothes off this year, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
An entire episode.
Not everything, though. Not everything, right? Just, like, I had...
No,
I'm
there's...
sure where you were.
Yeah.
He has earned the right to be naked, and it's always saying in Philadelphia, because he's a seasoned guy, and we're not seasoned enough to take all our clothes off yet.
I think every year I should take my clothes off, don't you? And next year, we'll do it again.
So, given the success of 50 Shades of Grey, have you guys ever consider publishing Dennis Reynolds in erotic?
I've definitely thought, the thought has crossed my mind, without a doubt, like sort of a graphic novel. You know what I mean? You know what I mean when I say graphic? It has two meanings. You get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Did everybody?
I think
I think it's a great idea.
And if that became something famous and then they turned it into a film, who would you want to play Dennis Reynolds in an erotic life?
Ooh, or that Channing Tatum, huh?
Yes.
He's a delicious slice of
I don't think
beef.
Dennis Reynolds would play anyone other than Dennis Reynolds to play Dennis Reynolds. I think that's how it has to go down.
That may be right.
So for Rob, Caitlin, and Glenn, do you think that without Mac and Dennis and Dee, do you feel that Charlie and Frank would actually end up living in the woods in a house made of human bones?
It's a very interesting question.
I just get the impression that without the grounding sanity of the three of you, they would go into a world so demented.
I think there's something to that, man. I really do. Yeah.
Also, one of the questions I got on Twitter was, is Dennis Reynolds vaguely bisexual?
Oh, I think all the characters are. I don't even know if it's vaguely.
I mean, Mac's straight up gay. You not figure that
I think Dennis Reynolds is trisexual.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the show is called Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Which means
You mean
always.
We go always.
sunny in all ways?
Always.
Always.
Gotcha.
It's like
That
graphic. It has two meanings.
Right, so yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
So what is the
Both
strangest,
ways.
what is the
Ways
strangest
now.
thing a fan has asked you guys?
What do you got, guys? What do you got?
To breathe on him.
Maybe we should let them ask some strange things. That might be
Well, we'll
good.
get-
I'm jumping the gun on that.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
That's strange.
Someone asked me to breathe on him today because he wanted to see if my breath was bad from that episode where you guys wrote that I have bad breath. My breath was fantastic.
Yeah,
Fresh and minty. And
you're
it
always
is at all
chewing
times.
some sort of gum, like a watermelon-y gum.
I'm always chewing a gum. Today was
Do you have gum in your mouth right now?
No, I wanted to be respectful to the people and the microphone.
I bet you do have a piece stuffed back in
Still
the back of
smells
your mouth.
great. You guys should come check it out.
Would you guys hang out with these characters?
No.
No,
Yeah.
No.
the reason that the characters are all friends with each other is because no one else will be friends with them. Yeah, they're the only ones that will hang out with each other.
And what was the last joke or storyline that the higher up said no can do?
That we haven't really experienced that. This past year we did have an episode, fully executed script, where the gang goes on Family Feud, and Family Feud was okay with it, but it just didn't quite work out the way we intended, so we never shot it.
Yeah.
It's just sitting there waiting.
It's great too. Yeah.
Write your letters to Steve Harvey, desperately asking him to let us do a Family Feud episode. Unless you don't want to see it, and then we'll know.
All right, we're going to go to audience questions in just